Hi, welcome back to the second part of our discussions of HTML, the anchor tag or the hypertext link tag. So we're looking at this page here, which is in pages_pages, topics.html. Let's talk a little bit about the organization of pages in general. You wouldn't. I did pages, just folders and then jumping up to folders, which we haven't discussed yet. But you would website that way. Small websites, all the HTML can go in the root. As they get bigger, of course, you have several web pages, several hundred HTML files. You'll want to folder structure those out in some manner. But for resources, definitely, like these PDFs, which we'll take a look at briefly, in a moment, and these let's say other pages. This may be pages on one level. There's no way in reality to go down 2 levels, but images are in a resource by themselves, and in general, organize your web page that way. When you're using relative links and you decide that you need to move around your resources on the web page, that could be a real pain. So be careful with your thoughtful organization of your web page at the very beginning, because these relative links, when you think about it, if we decide, it's dumb to have pages, let's just move those all up to pages, then every place where you did this would need to be changed. So keep that in mind as you organize and think about the thought of your folders when you get on a real industrial site web page. So this ... / means go up one folder. Remember, we're 2 levels deep now in the pages from our root. The root of our site is where index.html is. We're 2 levels deep now. So ... / hops up 1 level, then ... another / hops up another level, and that's where the root is, and that's where we find index.html. Visual Studio Code will help you with these. As you type them, first of all, IntelliSense pops up and so shows you what's in that folder, which is very nice. But also you can click the link to see if it works actually in HTML in the editor itself. So that's nice then for debugging and getting your relative links to work properly. So here, bounce up 2 levels and go back to the home. Let's take a look at these 2 PDF links here. So again, this is not hopping up 2 levels and landing there. This is actually a resource something else is going to happen to it. We go up 2 levels to back up to the root of their folder, and then down into the PDFs folder, which exists here, and then assignments.pdf. So we learned that target blank means that this link is going to open up in a new tab, and it's called assignments. So let's follow this link and see what happens. And there we are. There's our PDF presented in a page, and it was as simple as just linking to it with an aref, and target equals blank. So we'll take a look at this other one, which downloads actually the PDF. And here we have the download, and it's called Do This 3. I've downloaded it 3 times, so that's there. So let's take a look at how that is. And it also starts out as a hypertext link to the same resource. So the server sees that as the same thing. It's a get down here of this. It's actually a get down here, and we'll spend some more time down here. But this is where that resource is actually being pulled from the server. Go up 2 levels. Go to the PDFs folder, find assignments.pdf, and this link, this hypertext link, this anchor tag, has the download attribute added to it, and this is the name of the download file. So if it has a download attribute, instead of showing it to you in another page, it will download that resource as a PDF, and we see that there, and there it goes. Click on it, and it's opened. All right. So link to an external resource that will be opened in the browser as well as PDF, or link to it to cause it to download, and also be able to get back up to index.html, and we'll look at that, and we'll look at more of what's on this page in a moment. So let's take a look at these 2 links. This one here, local relative link, we've already looked at that. Again, that's a sibling file, and this one is going to look very similar in its results, but it's an absolute link. And again, relative links are preferred for resources that are internal to the website. We've looked at this link, which is the relative link to 2 folders down to topics.html. The next time, we'll look at links to an external page. Join me then.